Scream Bomb, super hard counter to Golden Veil, so
True.
it's a nice quality of life change for the Golden Evil. They pick up
Golden Eve.
a Luna, so
Mm.
one game where Donkey Kong won't have a Luna. They had a Luna both games.
Oh yeah, was doing wonders in the mana plane, I guess, with Tundra.
Yep,
Don't really remember
that was
first
a
game.
scary, scary lane.
Interesting the Flux pick, although it's a signature hero, it's usually picked up with Angie. That was first banned here. I
Yeah.
don't think Angie was touched in the patch notes, right?
No, he wasn't touched this batch.
And the Monarch and the Moira was banned. Both of them were first picked by each team last game.
Yep,
I know Bunny Lover is a huge fan of Monarch. I also think it's one of the best supports currently.
I agree.
It just does so much. It has been one of the best supports for a while.
Yeah.
For like years at this point.
Yep, Monarch pretty solid. We even saw last game he didn't put points in Chrysalis early game, and they won top super hard with Monarch Gemini picking up several
Monarch was
double taps.
5-0.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see, support getting all the kills.
Oh yeah, I agree. They ban out the Swiftblade, the Ophelia, and the Predator. Predator ban kind of interesting. I
It's
guess
like it's
they
targeting Magic Imia heroes.
could run a double carry with the Scout, but I don't know if they want another hard carry with Scout already picked up. And then they bet Hellborn bans out Hellbringer, Deadwood, and Gemini. So Gemini gets banned out. He was picked up last game. Oh man, I love it. They're gonna pick up Sandwraith and they're gonna be like, "This is how you play Sandwraith." They're gonna show them what's up now.
So I think they banned the Predator because they want the Golden Whale to set up ganks with the Sandrit. And if Predator presses W before Golden Whale lands is stunned from the tree, then it's all
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. So
I
when
think
you
that's the plan.
when you ban out the Swift and the Pred, that to me screams mana lane or tri lane, because those heroes are so good at combating early aggression with built-in magic immunity that it makes it really hard to run mana planes. But they're gonna have an easier time now with those banned out. So they pick up the Sandwraith. Hellborn picks up Prisoner. Prisoner's pretty solid against his Legion heroes. They're very squishy and dependent on their jumps on some of the heroes. So I like the Prisoner pickup.
I don't think I've seen Prisoner for years at this point in
I see him from
mainstream
time to
Legion.
time. He's not the most popular pickup, but yeah.
It's quite literally countered by a Void Talisman, but
hmm
I
Oh, the
support it.
Zephyr pickup.
Oh,
That's a I want to be in your face hero. I think they're gonna run the Zephyr mid. They like to run I think actually I think Fa and File both play Zephyr.
mm,
And they'll have a secondary carry with the Sandwraith now. This one will be a tanky carry versus Sandwraith being a little more vulnerable early game. They go with a Keeper of the Forest, by the way, on last pick.
oh yeah.
And the last time we saw Snooki play the Keeper, he ran it jungle, but he also played it really active. He went like first item Soul Trap, and he was running to long lane ganking like super early. It was actually
Oh,
really interesting to see because um, he wasn't prioritizing farm. He was just running around and trying to set up kills. And they ended up losing that game. And I think it was kind of inefficient because he could have focused more on farming and tower pushing rather than trying to set up kills with the nature's guidance so much. But
mm,
I'm gonna be interested to see if he goes for a similar style of play or if he chooses to be a little bit more patient and farm up levels in the early game before going for ganks and tower pushes.
correct me if I'm wrong, but Keeper can root people without his ulti now, right?
Yeah, that's what he was doing. He was using the nature's guidance, invising himself in, and then setting up ganks with the root.
Ah, that's pretty cool addition to Keeper, because it always was like Keeper is doing nothing until it's level 6.
Yeah,
Nobody was afraid of Keeper. Now it's kind of different. I
yeah.
kind of like that.
They're actually gonna send Keeper, looks like solo short, which I've always felt like since the change to Keeper, he's had this potential to be like a solo laner because he gets lots of armor from his He gets armor and regen from nature's guidance, so he's pretty durable in lane. And then once he hits the level 6 and leveled up animate force, he can push towers and set up team fights. But I haven't seen anybody willing to try this kind of strategy yet. We have seen more of like a second support keeper from Dude with Chris and the Tempest. They do the keeper Tempest long lane and they just
Oh.
push you down, which is kind of cool, but we haven't seen this more of solo laning style keeper. So he's delaying the creep wave here from Magnus and Flux. Now I don't know if this helps him or hurts him because now the lane is going to be away from his tower. But maybe he wants to start off in the jungle and then get his lane to push back to him. So I don't know if what he did actually hurt him more than helped him.
I think he was trying to pull his lane into the medium camp, but his creeps died too quick, so he didn't delay the lane enough
I
for
suppose if he
creep.
got the wave to be pulled, like down the river, and then he pulled his creep wave into the camp, then it would have denied them farm.
Yeah.
But it didn't end up happening that way. So Magnus,
Got
by the way, rotates into the mid lane with Zephyr, who's getting 2v1 by Luna and Prisoner. So this is not the ideal setup. I think they don't really want Magnus to be with Zephyr, because both of these heroes are vulnerable to hooks into Shackle, and Luna dealing lots of damage at levels 2 and 3.
This could be fun. If Zephyr just gets level 3, he can just rotate into the jungle and they could lane the Magnus solo.
Yeah, and he's still synced up to Zephyr, so he's getting some gold. He's not going to be able to walk up to farm against a Luna Prisoner. So Prisoner is safe to say he's going to be free farming here in the mid lane, early game. Bottom lane, we do see the Scout and Bubbles lane. This is not really a lane that I've ever seen before. There's no kind of stun or slow from either hero, so more so they're both kind of hard to kill. Scout having invis and being quick, and Bubbles being evasive with shell surf and cover. But they're going up against Sandwraith and Golden Veil. I don't think that's the scariest lane either, right? Like neither of them can really hold anybody in
No.
place early game, so.
I'm interested to see what Golden Veil support does, because I've never really seen it main supporting.
Oh,
That's
he's gonna try the stun there, but he missed. It looked really funny. He did like a backflip, or like a front flip actually,
yeah.
and
He
just
just
kind of tried to land on Bubbles there. They actually almost killed the Bubbles, by the way. So if
see
that
the stun he died.
if that stun hit, they would have actually killed him.
I agree.
So Keeper against Flux. This is I think this is a lane Flux is gonna have a good time in, because Keeper has to be afraid of Flux slowing him and pounding in autos.
Yeah. But I guess the armor of Keeper gives him enough sustainability to stay in the lane.
Yeah, he's gonna be hard to kill as well, as long as he's able to keep putting that on himself. So he's 14 and 1 against 16 and 3. This is ideal for them to have one guy against the Flux and nobody feeding to the Flux men up lane.
I
Oh,
think Legion was rotating Zephyr like a bit earlier than optimally into the jungle here, because he's a bit suffering a bit. He's too squishy to sustain himself in the jungle.
mhm.
But he's probably getting more farm than he would in mid lane against Prisoner or Luna.
No, yeah, I agree. Also, I think you might have gotten quieter. Is it possible you could do a mic boost?
Okay, I do.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me, by the way, to old Willowmaker tactics by Fusion, drafting two heroes for mid and one of them for jungle after a while.
Oh, yeah, they used to like running Legionnaire mid on Krake,
Legionary mid, yeah.
and then they would just get him level 5 and stack the jungle with the supports and send him into jungle. Look at how low Flux is. He has health pot on cooldown. If Snooki can walk up and root him. Oh man, Flux might actually die here. Is he gonna die? Okay. He's just a little too evasive with the push and the slow. He's got the pot up now. Bubbles. He's trying to find Zephyr in the jungle.
Is
Zephyr.
it Luna, my mic?
It sounds the same actually.
Damn.
Yeah, I got you at 200% too. Can't make you any louder, unfortunately. But you know what really surprises me is we haven't had a kill yet.
Oh, there's no bloodlust yet. You're right.
I think that's due to the prisoner lane being really heavily dodged by Donkey Kong. Because this is the lane I feel like is the scariest in terms of kills. Bottom lane, we're gonna see some action, but I don't think anyone's gonna die. It's just a really weird duel versus duel lane. Scout and Bubbles against Sandwraith and Golden Veil.
I just tried to lean in on my mic a bit.
Okay. Gold
I haven't.
Sandwraith actually could be in some trouble here. He's got one bottle charge. He's gonna try to use it. He's gonna get to the tree line where he is safe for now. Bubbles has a shell surf coming up in 1 second. Golden Veil, oh my god, dude, with the level 1 surf, snipes both of them out. So apparently Bubbles Scout is just a superior lane combination.
It's like it. They were just running them down with the top.
Oh, top lane! Root from Keeper! Flux is gonna go down, a rotation coming in from Aluna. So all of a sudden, we're seeing action.
This is good timing for rotations because it's 6 minutes. You usually place your wards around like 30 seconds or before the 000 timer.
Hmm.
So wards just expired on both sides. So Aluna, a well-timed rotation there.
Yeah, good point. Bubbles camps the bottom rune. He actually takes it away from the Legion. He's going to use it to go to base. Was an invisibility. The top rune was a Merrick's rune. That was bottled up by Aluna with Prisoner's bottle. Prisoner picks up the early Lex Talionis. He's going to go for a hook on the Magmus here. He's going to get a single stun on the Aluna with the Lava Surge. And Flux is now here with the auto attacks. But Luna has the bottle, so she's going to sip those bottle sips and she's going to be safe. And now it's Flux who needs to be in trouble, needs to be careful. The Shackle is going to be killed, but it's not going to save him. He goes down to the auto attacks. Here comes the Prison Break from Prisoner, and boom! Magmus goes down. It's 2 kills going the way of Lactose. They jump out to a 5-0 start. Here comes the Typhoon. Gus gonna pull him back. Can Prisoner make it to safety? The Cyclones are ticking him down. He gets the kill with the Cyclones. Aluna just a little bit too far with the Emerald Lightning Stun.
Zephyr had no boots, but he managed to run him down a bit. I mean, quick enough at least.
So here we go, man. Snooki ports to the bottom lane. He's got level 4 Nature's Guidance, so he's invis for another 48 seconds. He's roaming the tree line. Scout is going to try to get a return kill as Bubbles goes down to Sandwraith. Here comes the plunge from Golden Veil. It's not going to connect, and I think Golden Veil is dead now. Keeper just comes in with the root right clicks. I like that he picks up the Ghost Marcher. It's going to make him able to land those auto attack roots much easier as well.
Yeah, I like it too. Makes him a bit more mobile as well.
Yeah, so they're going to go for a tower push here.
Magmus gets found.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be okay. They're just gonna focus on the tower here, which is good by them. They rotate the Prisoner down here as well. So they bring 4 players down here. They send Bubbles to the top lane to possibly pick up his XP, try to get level 6. We see a fight coming out in the bot lane though. Root was used. Magmus is gonna get locked down as he could not get his Lava Surge off. Here comes Flux with the pull. A nice gust coming out from Zephyr to push them toward the tower. Prisoner is going to go down. Scout going to be a little bit too evasive. He survives with the invisibility. Keeper going to try to destroy the trees here. Golden Veil is in a lot of trouble. The tree dogs. Scout is going to channel the marksman shot. Boom! Golden Veil goes down. And Scout, I think he's going to be a little too slippery with the Ghost Marchers.
He did get dusted, but they didn't have any spells to catch him.
Oh, okay. It looks like it wore off. So they can't get in range. Magmus has the boots. See if he can line up a Lava Surge here. Flux kind of scaring off Scout. Here comes the Lava Surge on the Prisoner, but I don't know about this. I think Magmus is in trouble. Shackled is going to get removed, but Scout with the auto attacks is going to take down Magmus.
They're doing a good job of removing the shackle immediately, but it didn't matter there, obviously. But
Yeah. Too much pressure coming in from Aluna and Prisoner. Scout able to pick up the kill with the final blows from the auto attacks. Bubbles almost gets level 6 here in the top lane. So they're getting the level 6s coming up on the side of Lactose. Aluna still level 5 as well. Supports. Yeah, all the supports as well. Greed Gutter, and Eruption not available yet.
7-8 GPM is
Oh, hook in the mid lane onto Golden Veil. He's going to jump to the tree. Power Throw is going to knock him down. Do they have the damage? Shackle comes out from Prisoner. And Prisoner, he might have overstepped his boundary. Prison Break comes out. He's going to only pull in the Magnus. Oh, here comes the pull. But it misses the stun from Golden Veil. They are going to lose Golden Veil. Luna is going to go down. Here come the disarms from Scout. Pounded in the right clicks into Flux. Flux is going to go down, but he does bring down uh, the Prisoner before he falls. It's a double tap for Slaskate before he ends up falling. And I think it was a 3 for 2 in favor of Hellborn.
right. Mirage was on a cooldown for 5 seconds. In that 5, kind of unfortunate.
Yeah,
He could have
no
done
no
that.
TP in from Sandwraith. Keeper, he has the root here, ready to go. He's scouting it out. Bubbles is coming in. Here comes the initial root from Keeper. He's gonna try to line up another root with the invis. There it goes. He does port out, but he ends up falling. I think to the root damage there, and possibly a soul trap was put on him as well.
Oh, yeah.
Luna is now in trouble. He's gonna hook in Zephyr, but I don't think you want to hook the Zephyr. Zephyr is a little tanky with the headdress picked up. Top lane, Scout goes down to Flux, and I think Golden Veil helps for that kill. Doesn't say it in the kill, but it was a streak, so it's not going to show up.
Interesting thing that Zulkis has been playing carry for Hellborn, now he's playing support. I know that Lactose Intolerant likes to swap out both.
Yeah.
He's
Magnus,
also English.
is he going to die? Oh man, he survives, so I think Prisoner's dead now.
Prisoner.
Tower is going to take him down. Zephyr gets credit for the kill. Yeah, I was actually not sure. Do you know anything about this guy? I don't know who he is.
I heard he is the guy named Nognor.
No idea who that is.
People change a lot of nicknames, so
I just saw that he was immortal, so I figured he's decent.
I've heard he's been doing good in TML, so it makes sense if not.
Keeper has no root for 28 seconds. So,
Zephyr is set for fighting right now. He has the shamans, he has the armor boot.
yep, he is a tanky bird. Still pretty vulnerable to magic to physical damage, but not really the scariest yet. Scout's working on his cleaver. He picks up the sustainer. Cleaver again, if you're just tuning in, got buffed by 400 gold, I believe. The recipe is only 550, and Hatchet went down 50 gold. So
But it also got a little bit nerfed with the
yeah.
and with extra damage.
Yep, so it does 10% less splash damage and less damage to non-hero units, I believe.
Right.
You get it
Does
quicker, but it
30 extra now?
does less damage to creeps. What's Sandwraith doing, by the way? It's 330 gold per minute, so Scout's a bit ahead. I think the Thunderclaw is still in the works here for Sandwraith. Picks up the Alacrity
Followed
ban.
by this ward. They're gonna go for him again with
Scout and Keeper are setting up. Dreamcatcher completed on the Keeper. It doesn't have a charge though. Here comes the root. Sandwraith is going to avoid the power throw with the disjoint. I think he avoided it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, man, that was pretty clutch timing. Mid lane, we see a dive coming out on the Luna. Nothing really crazy there. Luna just
The mid tower is good.
Luna can't survive a 4-man dive. Bubbles, by the way, second support Bubbles. He's just been farming away up here in the top lane. He picks up a spell shards. It's kind of funny. He's actually pretty farm for a second support Bubbles. But Insanitarius, I think, was just finished by Flux, or he's really close to it. They get the tower kill on the tier 1. And Zephyr picks up a glowstone, so I guess he's not going to go into a berry idol. Here comes the retaliation from Hellborn. They don't have a keeper root ready to go. Hook is going to miss from Prisoner, but the auto attack root is going to come out on the Flux. They do bring him down. Do they have the damage to bring down Zephyr? Yes, they do. Double damage on the keeper there. Yep, no problem. You fix your mic. So Keeper has 3 charges now on his Dreamcatcher. So they're going to use that to try to counter the healing from Zephyr, which is actually a pretty nice pickup now that I think about it. It gives movement speed, health, and +5 stats to all attributes, as well as puts the 300 damage dot over 2 seconds and stops regeneration by 75%. Welcome back. Oh, I need to pull you in. Okay, that's what you meant by back. Okay. You there? Flux pull. Not gonna do a whole lot. Here comes the root from Keeper. Magma's getting gone on in the background. He is gonna end up falling. Typhoon is down. And Keeper is in enemy territory now. He's gonna get dusted and he goes down. Sandwraith. Are they gonna catch him? Here comes the rake from Prisoner. The hook. Oh my god, that's a nice sidestep coming out from Sandwraith. Prisoner's gonna be the one to fall, so needed that hook to land for a kill on Sandwraith. Scout. Oh, Ozov's getting a little greedy here. Power throw is going to miss from a Luna. But they do take down the mid tower, so Scout is going to be safe for now. Insanitarius was finished on the Flux. Ozov's just a juke machine here. He's going to get dusted, but I don't think they're going to have the... Oh, Magnus with the Lava Surge. That was questionable.
He has no mana anymore. He might just go down. Okay, he has a problem, but it's mine.
Gets dusted again. Man, he is making so much freaking space right now. Who's he making space for, though?
No one's farming.
No one's farming, yeah.
He's coming back now.
Yeah,
Round
they
up.
might look to turn this. He's gonna go in with the auto attacks onto Flux. Man, that's a lot of damage. He's gonna channel up the marksman shot. He does pop the Insanitarius to give him some extra health, but here comes the dot. And Flux will go down. Silence comes out for Bubbles, gonna take down Golden Veil. Shell Serve is he's gonna TP to it, and he uses the take cover. Deuter is making a lot of space as well. Gets the double tap. He buys back immediately. Is this the B team? My favorite announcer. And Scout gets the kill onto Zephyr, so I think that ended up being a genocide? Actually, no, Magnus didn't die. He was alive that whole time.
Big bird lead. Bring him down.
So this aggressive play coming out from the Keeper and the Scout, it's really paying off now.
Yeah. What I noticed is that Flux kind of turned off his Insanitarius almost instantly after taking the arrow. I mean the ulti from Scout. And then he went to 1 HP and he just got one hit by a Luna. Stunned in one hit. That's kind of unfortunate because I think he thought he was safe, but then he noticed there was more enemies.
Oh, Scout is going to be found here. He's going to run right into Flux, who is Veiled Rotted. Nice red board coming out from Bunny Lover. They're going to catch the Scout off guard. Flux gets rooted here. I think he's going to go down. He pulls them all in, but Zephyr's not there. Magnus is not there, so they didn't have the Wombo combo ready. Yeah, my stream's saying they can't hear you at all. Unfortunately, I can't turn you up any louder.
I try my best. Speak into the mic like this.
Oh my god, I hear you!
You hear me now?
I hear you now. Keeper's an ultimate warrior. GG's are called, and Lactos gonna finally take a game. Off of Donkey! If you can see what we'll go through.
But maybe they feel like they are more behind than they are. They're still ahead in XP here, but
yeah. Yeah, I'm a little surprised as well, but
could have just been like they are not feeling comfortable with their draft or something.